What up, y'all? Top 10 going live messages of all time. uh, whoops. I amused myself with that one. I might have chuckled at myself. Bean juice music. Cheers, y'all. Oh, damn. My heater's going way too hot. That's a good cup of coffee. All right, let's switch this to that. And we've got this, and we're gonna actually move this over. See if I can do like 1/3. Screen 1/3. Last 1/3. Can I do that? Last 1/3. No, that would be way too convenient. Window management. Right half? No. Is the last third one? Aha! Now you guys really can't see. That much to you. What up, y'all? Good morning. I'm gonna run an ad quick so we can get this out of the way, and while I get set up here. Yep, we're using NVim. In fact, let's go. I thought I added the NVim plugin for colors. Didn't we add that? I wonder if we can get rid of this. Just try it. What's the freaking NeoVim plugin for Tailwind colors? Like, that's definitely a thing, right? NVim colors, highlight colors. Yeah, this is what we want. 756 stars. I swear at some point I had added this. Is that Tmux or what do you... I'm using Tmux, yeah. All right, I guess let's try to add this. I had thought I did add this, but I guess I'm just wrong. So what is this? Envim, highlight colors. .lua. Let's do that. Come in here. We return a table of tables. This gets a string. Breno Prate 10/envim highlight colors. And then we get, is it name? I always forget how to do this off the top of my head. Do that. We need an init function, which will be a function. And in our function, we'll set vim. Well, I think that should be set in our options anyways, right? Term GUI colors is true. Yeah, so we have that set. And in here we'll do, we can get rid of you probably. What's the difference between the config function and the init function? I don't even know. Lazy config. I'm a baby boy. Plugin spec. Dependencies enable condition property init. Init functions are always executed during startup, mostly useful for setting global configuration. Ops. Config. Config is executed when the plugin loads. The default implementation will automatically run. Okay. Okay, that's cool. That's good to know. So I think we should be good if that's the case. I don't think we need even this init. We can get rid of this. And then if we right quit out, go back in, we get, whoa. Did I not copy the, I might have typed it wrong. Still waiting for the monitor review. I like the monitor a lot. I'm very happy with it. I still need to play around with the colors a little bit. They're not exactly where I want it, but they're just as good as my old monitors. Having a single monitor is super nice. I need to sit down and spend time setting up key maps and integrating it with my keyboard layers. I was using Aerospace for like a week, but I'm just going to use Raycast for my window management. I'm going to start leaning into Raycast more this year, I think. So we're just going to do that. Colors, highlight colors. View in, undo, view in, view to, oh my god, view in that, there we go. Raycast is this pop-up, this omnibar. Ray.so, or not ray.so, whoops, raycast.com. It's a really polished product, Nunes. Especially if you're on OS X. Why did that not copy? Oh my god. Should have just used the key map. All right, what are the other things we need to configure here? We probably want to configure CMP. Local colors, format. All right, I know I have this in my config. What up, JD? All right, I have to import that. Are we feeling confident that it's gonna work? All right. I want to do one other thing quick. I want to ignore this. And I want to come down here and I want to add another one of these. Yoink. Paste that in, and this is going to be HC. And we're going to grab NVim highlight colors. And we're going to grab, let's see, this is NVim highlight colors. Actually, we'll just say highlight colors, if I could type. And then in here, we'll grab HC is active. Is that a function? We'll guess that that's a how do we do this above? Do we do this for all of them? Toggle. Oh my gosh. Highlight colors. All right, let's see if that all worked. Still the clone failed. What the heck? Repository is not found. Breno Prate. What up, disgruntled? More mad than a mad lad. Madder lad. What are we doing today? Yeah, I'm trying to get. Is this RuneScape, dude? Do we have a RuneScape request right now? Are we fucking fishing for lobsters off Karijama right now? Gotta go get them swordfish. Was it Control WW? Yeah, there we go. Why? Like, it looks like the .git at the end of the URL is for your SSH and not HTTPS. That's true, but it should be fine, right? Like, I don't have that. Oh my god, this is so much of my childhood. So much of my childhood has this song playing in it. I've spent countless hours listening to this song. Countless. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Alright, what is going on here? Is not found. How do I fix this? I know what that'll do. We're going to use a Vercel tool. One of my favorite tools for finding NeoVim and Nix Settings is grep.app. We acquired this company recently and started rebuilding it. And if we do nvim, see how fast this is? Look at this. It's insane. Okay, is that not exactly what I have? Jesus H. Christ, tap dancing on a cracker, how to search that fast. It's the power of React, baby. What's crazy here is that seems fine. It's a Nix. I don't want Nix. I want Lua for sure. I mean, we can copy this exact config, right? We can grab like this part. We can copy this. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of wish I would have wrote this in React because I feel like I could move a little bit faster, especially with V0. But it is what it is. I like Svelte a lot, but I have that familiarity with like I have that muscle memory and the instinct of how to quickly and directly solve problems with React. Our next front end project will be with React. Where the frack? Okay, now it's fine. Okay. Sure. All right, let's try throwing in a color, right? We should be able to do like, I don't know, where can I do this? Like right here, local color is, if I could type, a hex code 782 blah blah blah. RRR. Shouldn't this be coloring this? Leader HC. That's not doing anything. Why? I wrote an article about the web dev from the perspective of C++ and y'all are fucking crazy over there. I woke up early to go to my apartment complex's gym. Whole building was closed, and when I got in, the gym was closed. Wrecked. Don't group me in with these jabronis. I wonder if this is even working. Like, are we even hitting this? Why are we getting the... I don't want the instrumentals. We're getting a ton of instrumentals. There. Let's remove this from queue. All right, we've got a good run here. What's crazy is I'm not seeing that Vim notify either. So it's like that, I don't think I set up snacks right. I don't think I did this right. Leader HC. Leader HC. All right, so snacks is working because I can disable and toggle other things. Why is this not working? Leader HC. Can I make this? This is so dumb. Okay, so I just had like I had an issue with the keybind. I wonder what that conflicts with. All right, what would be a good keybind then for this? Can I do HL? Or highlight? There we go. Yeah, I like that. All right, so it's enabled right now. So let's see then if this works, right? Because it should be working. I should be able to go local color equals a string with a hex code in it. Sorry, a public partial therapist. All right, this is going to be okay, that's that. And if we turn it on, all right, I'm clearly not doing this correctly. This is annoying. Enable tailwind, enable named colors, true. Am I just an idiot and I'm not following the instructions for configuring this thing? Enable hex. Should be true. All right, hold on here, chat. Hodl yourselves. We're gonna go into highlight colors. And we're gonna come in here and we're gonna say ops equals a table. And we're gonna start taking this thing. Oh. Crowd, did you see my going live message? It was just for you. No, I'm trying to get this inline color thing to work. No, how do I see that? I don't know. I think you need go live notifications, but I'll show you anyways. Here's what my go live notification was. Thought you might appreciate that. Custom colors. Okay, like these should all be defaults, right? I'm just gonna like yoink from here to here. Copy that. Throw these bad boys in here. Save. Tailwind colors is going to be absolutely true. Yeah, we'll set up render too. Yoink you. Paste you. Save that. Great. All right, so this should be fine. And honestly, it should be coloring these right here. Okay, that worked. I think I just skill issued myself. Oh no. Oh no. My battery's low on my headset. So I wonder, is this on by default? Yeah, okay, we got it. Weird. Okay, good enough for me. I don't care. We don't want Brazil, we want R10. Quit out, reset and clear. Then back in, go to the last file in here, count card. Great. There we go. Look at that. Now we got our freaking colors. Looks like diarrhea in my terminal, but you know, what are you gonna do? Okay. So let's jump back over to here now that I fixed that issue. Get rid of you, get rid of you. And we're gonna look at this because we're gonna implement this. Close that over. Yeah. So this is gonna have our background color is going to be background theme. Do I have a dark, brand dark? It doesn't show my CSS variables. That's okay. Okay, this is aggressive. God, my neck is so sore. All right. All right, let's see what this ends up. We have tabs here. Don't know how to use the tabs though, so I should probably figure that out, huh? Let's go over here and we want to look for shadcn svelte, and we want to go to tabs, Command K, tabs, and I just want to look at the code for this. Tabs root, value account. Okay, that's easy enough. I'm like not getting sound effects in my freaking ear for. Can you just how it's displayed instead of making it the whole background? Do you mean the So that's what I had before. That's how my old setup was, Kraut. Um, and I just felt like the font was too small. I'm struggling so hard to get a good stream setup. Oh, no, no, no. Wait, what? What theme are we talking about here? Oh, you're talking about the color. Yeah, you can change that, but I like it as the color background. And here's the hydrate. Cheers. All right, so we're gonna come in here. I'm still struggling to get my keyboard spaced and set up how I like it consistently. Bro, what? I like it the way it is. I don't want to change it. Disgruntled dev wants to make it so sure I can't request any. Lol. Listen, you guys are gonna have to take it up with yourselves. Play nice, children. Root value class. And then in here, what are you talking about? Doesn't exist on tabs. Probably just have to import like that, I bet. Root as tabs. Oh, okay. So the docs are just wrong. Yeah, but what is your stance on different themes per language? I don't know. I think that would drive me crazy. I like having a single theme per language. The fuck was that? That is not at all what I wanted. Tabs trigger. I swear I say this freaking every day, but the LSP, something about the LSP for Svelte just messes with my autocomplete and it drives me batshit crazy. Then it's going to be performance metrics. And then we have one other one, which will be activity. Oh, they put the... Oh, I see how they're doing that. All right, let's see if we can even get this rendering. We'll just drop the account card v2 in here, and this shouldn't take anything, right? Does this really take a... I guess it does take a user, huh? I didn't think we wired up the props yet. The fuck? All right, let's go and look at localhost. I'm not using Blink, I'm using CMP. We need to log out. Great, very good. Very glad that worked. I don't know why that didn't work. But we can force a log out by clearing storage. Which message, Noons? I'm scrolling. My Svelte LSPO works well in VS Code for the most part of it. It sucks in Helix. Yeah, I think the dependency on prettier is bad. That's what makes it slow. I definitely wish they did not have a dependency on prettier. They also take a dependency on the TypeScript compiler. So like they have dependencies on 2 slow LSPs, which is not great. Dylan.mulroy plus coach at gmail.com. And then foobar. Yeah, the LSP is the worst internal. What the F? What did we break here, chat? What a helpful error message. I'm so glad that is helpful. I don't think I changed anything with the sidebar provider, did we? I guess this would be within the sidebar. All right. You can go see her. Just wanted to ask in your stream, how's 3JS treating you in Next.js? I've been having issues on 15. I've never actually used 3JS, to be honest. But I know that I've seen a lot of my coworkers using 3JS with V0. So I'd maybe ask V0 for examples. That's probably where I would start. If we come here and do this, is this going to work now? How did that... What did we break here? We don't have that much of a diff anywhere. We don't have that much of a diff. JK. Tracked files, modified. Oh, bits got upgraded. Or downgraded. That's what broke. Why would that happen?
Did you curl Baxter?
Yeah.
He's still there.
I know.
He has not moved.
He's a fucking goat.
He really is. That's so funny. He didn't even get up to say hello. He's so cozy.
Dude, the whole dev server crashed there. Dude, what happened? We got wrecked on dependencies somehow? Alright, hold on. We gotta diff the package JSON completely here. This is really annoying. Git diff package JSON. There's no differences. How do I install all dependencies? Bun a no cache. Noons, if you're asking about portfolio, I would just build shit that you think is cool and useful for you. I wouldn't um, I wouldn't try to just make dummy demo apps for the sake of building a portfolio. I would build useful and software that you're excited to build and want to use. Oh man, how did we fuck this up so hard? This is so annoying. Dude, what? What is happening? All right, hold on. We gotta fix this. How are we gonna fix this? We're gonna have to do some Git surgery here. This is so dumb. Well, first, I want to see. I need a better tool for doing Git diffs locally. I really need to
Speaks the
install
gospel of the
LazyGit.
camel. I speak the gospel of
Thank
the
you, Pricklish.
dunes.
Appreciate you.
The sand is in my veins. Come ride a camel with me today.
What up, Dave? This is so stupid. This is so stupid. I hate JavaScript. I hate JavaScript. I hate it. We're installing from a lock file. What? Everything is fine. Everything's fine. You look like casual Harvey Specter. That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Go ahead and gas me up some more. Justine, did you hear that? Justine. Whatever. Okay, that's a interesting way to render this. But at least we're getting something rendering to the screen, so chat can see. All right, let's see if we can fix this now. We love VBA, and by we mean, or what I mean by we love VBA is we hate VBA. So we have this. How did this even happen? That's such an interesting way for that to render. It's like there's a. Oh no, that's right. It's not transparent. It just looks like it's transparent. Lol. I just bamboozled myself. Let's go ahead and come over here and we can go, what is it here? It's gonna be our white. So we're gonna say in the card header, jump over here and we'll say text is just gonna be white. And we'll do that. See how that looks. Let's bump that up. It's looking better. Okay, cool. All right. Next bit we want to probably do is the font size on the user. Harvey Specter is the suave, sharp-tongued lawyer from the TV show Suits. Listen, we'll go look at Harvey Specter for a second, and you'll understand why this is the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me. Look at this guy. Look at him. Handsome devil. I'll take that compliment all day. I gotta tell Justine this. Texting Justine, I'm saying, somebody, oh fuck, why did I just get CC'd in Slack? And someone intentionally tagged me. Okay, hold on chat. I have like 3 things to do right now. My ADHD is ADHDing. Somebody just told me I look like casual Harvey Specter. And my ego has never been bigger. All right, let me check Slack quick to make sure this isn't a terrible issue. I wonder if we have introduced a new issue with the new IP. I have a customer. All right, that's not a now problem. I can wait till 10 for that. Okay, cool. Just want to make sure I didn't have to drop. All right, we want to go ahead and we could close this and we're going to go ahead and style the name. So we'll drop a span around this. Come over here. You see this, Dave? Dave, this project is specifically for you because we're using Tailwind. I knew you would be around stream, so I bit the bullet and decided to use Tailwind because I know how much you love it. If you guys didn't know, Dave Sancho a developer and engineer at Ahrefs, is probably one of the most influential Tailwind advocates of all time. It's kind of overwhelming how much he loves and talks about Tailwind. I've never seen a person just so in love with the technology. What do we think? 3XL? What is that size? 36 pixels? That's probably not 36 pixels. Do we think that's 36 pixels? Let's start with 3XL. See what that looks like. And we want probably font. Title. And then this is going to be our badge. In fact, we should go find our badge from our other one. I don't think this is right. Well, we'll go look at it just to see what that came out like. Definitely not it. That's freaking hideous. All right, we can do this the easy way, right? Well, one, we know, well, we can just do this ourselves. Just do this the easy way. We'll say it's going to be rounded, probably large. It's going to be, the text will be text brand dark. And it's going to be, background color is going to be brand green. Which in fact, this can just turn to brand green, to be honest. Background brand green. Rounded, and this needs to be a flex row, and we'll do a gap to there. That div has the row, that has that. This can have a class of text XL, I guess. And we probably want, that's a darker color there. What color do we think that is? D4, D4, D8. Do I have that in my Tailwind config? Brand dark default. Primary foreground. Kind of think it might be the foreground color. We do something like this in our onboarding assessment cards, which we can also look in here, right? Assessment base question dot svelte text normal case. That's not it. Text gray 500. All right. So we'll say this is going to be text gray 500. Maybe we should do 400. Let's try 400. And let's see how that looks. I don't know why that got fracked up. Oh, probably because it's inheriting. How did we fuck up the avatar? Background brand green. Oh, it was border. Oh, okay. There we go. That looks better. And then we want some spacing here. Let's just give that like a gap too, at least. We're gonna want more. Yeah, we probably want double that. 4. Maybe 3 even. Yeah, it looks pretty good. And then we want to, what is the right thing here? We want to justify center. Nope, that's not what we wanted. Deletes it there. Items center. Yup. And then our font for this needs to be text white. Yep. Okay, text gray is too dark, I think. And I also don't love the font for these. Font body. Yeah, we'll do that. What are our fonts? That's a good question. Damn, chat's popping off. I need to watch Arcane. Justine and I started it the other night, and we need to keep going. We watched episode 1. Let me go find my Tailwind config. Where are my fonts? That must be in our app.css. Trade Gothic, Integral CF. Roboto is the body. And we said we made this. Die. No, we don't want mobile. Turn off mobile. In fact, I don't even want responsive one at all. It's Roboto. Okay, we can remind me later. Font body, title. And now that should be Trade Gothic. Yep. Does that actually, are we loading our fonts right? That'd be so funny if we weren't. Looks like we are. And then the other one we have font heading, which looks identical. Did those even change? Something tells me we're not loading fonts right because I don't think that changed. Integral CF. And this would be Trade Gothic. Yeah, that doesn't change at all. where do we load our fonts? That's got to be at the root of the app, right? It's got to be like in here. Oh, it's because I only load certain weights. So we load Trade Gothic at 700. Okay, that's insanely annoying. But I did that to myself. Font title, and then the font bold. There we go. And I guess we get the same thing happens like if I do, where's financial advisor? If I do font heading, is that the one that's integral? And I have to do font bold. And let's make this like 200 instead. Maybe let's do large. And we'll make this 300 instead. 400 instead. I don't love that. So let's delete there. Define G. This will be font mono. Don't love that. All right, we'll just leave that there. What font does V0 use here? Geist Sans. Geist Sans does look nice, doesn't it? And now we should be on Roboto, right? Is that Roboto? Yeah. All right, that's fine. All right, and then we can come in here and we can say in the card header, we can make the text white by default. Yeah, and now we can get rid of this text white. And now we can start, we need to style that card a little bit more. Where's the status? This one, round, large. It's a badge. Display. Was it just inline? No. Inline block. H content. Fit. There we go. And we want to write a function. I guess we can say capitalize. Review. So we want a function that should be function get user onboarding status. This will take a user, that's our user, and it's going to return that, and we'll say if user.onboarding status is equal to completed, we're just going to return nothing, right? And then otherwise we can do a little switch boy on user.onboarding status, and we can drop into their case. Yep, we got all the guys in here. This will be verify email. Verifying email, pending, under review, pending review, pending email verification. Completing onboarding assessment. In fact, we should say onboarding. That's probably better. Onboarding assessment. Onboarding performance metrics. Pending review. Actually, we can just say something like that, and then we'll come down here, pending payment, warning, okay. And then we can come down and in our badge, we can use, they built this into Svelte itself, I think, recently, but I'm not on the most recent version, which we probably should be. We should probably upgrade Svelte. Geist Sans is really good. Let's see here. npm Svelte. Five dot 16.1. Dang, I'm way behind. Where the hell is this stupid? There it is. Five dot 16.12 or 16.5 or 1. Svelte check. Four dot 1.1. Prettier plugin Svelte. Maybe we can get some boosts on our 3.3.2. How am I on 3.3.3? Oh, that's prettier. LOL. Zero dot 6.9. All right, let's do update Svelte at Svelte JS/adapter auto. What are you on? 3.3.1, great. And then we want to look at adapter versus cell. 5.5.2. Which we'll bump that. And then Svelte kit 2.15.1. Okay, that's definitely a much more recent version. Would we say 1? 5.3. 2.15.1. Yeah, great. And then the next one we want is Vite plugin Svelte 5.0.3. I'm definitely not on that. 5.0.3. All right. Now, what are the odds we break everything? Is there anything else that would be important to upgrade here while we're in here? Maybe Ruined. Ruined might have had a new release. 0.2.2. Whatever. Let's minimize the blast. Morning, Colin. All right, let's try installing. All right, so we got the new versions there. Bun run dev. We should check the adapter bun too. Zero 5.2, perfect. Okay, cool. Bun run dev. Of course, something broke. I think I have to go update. In here, let's just get rid of those. And we'll go to our package JSON in here. Turbo Prettier 3.3.3. And then we have a sync pack script in here. Where is sync pack? Sync pack RC. Bun. Okay, we don't have anything. All right, let's go to front again and bun run dev. Frick. So upgrading Vite broke. Is that? So Vite plugin Svelte. Bun run clean. Oh yeah, I saw that last night too. Plugin Svelte Beat. Remove -rf build. Fun. What are our package JSON scripts here? We're gonna figure this out. I hate fighting build tools. Bun run, can I build? It's still upset. Bun run check. Export. Let's see if ChatGPT can help us. I'm using the ZSA Voyager. I'm using chalk whites. So bun cache clean. Great, that's not even a real command. Five point 4.1. That's still like a pretty. I should be getting all the versions here. Six point 0.7. Chat. 6.0.7. Fun run build. There we go. Great. All right, so bun run dev. Great. All right, looks like we're good. So we want to grab that, and then that's going to be in the card here. So we'll call, say, get user onboarding status. Pass in the user. I don't like having that onboarding. And we also need to do something like this function again, and we're going to call it get onboarding color, onboarding badge color. Badge. Oh, we can just do this in line. No, we do want to do this. Badge color. This will be text. In fact, we can just use a nice if statement here because it's going to be orange. we'll do if user.onboarding status is equal to like, why am I not getting my autocomplete here? That's so annoying. Like, this is like most certainly a known type that is not any. Like, right? Onboarding status. It's statically typed strings. LSP restart. The purpose of this app is the person I'm building this for is a financial advisor, very successful financial advisor, and they run a coaching program to help mentor and coach other financial advisors. And hold on, I have to check my Gmail really quick. Basically, they'll use this platform to coach other financial advisors. 1 second, chat. I have to blur my screen. Okay. Did I ever get an invite from Lindsay? I should probably just schedule this myself. Okay, back to here. All right. There we go. Now we have it. If it's completed, we'll return text brand, or we'll just say background brand green. Then we'll say if user.onboarding status is equal to review. We want to make it orange, that like orange color. Where was that orange color at? I know we have that on one of our, why did that go into like variation 1? Yeah, I want that color. What color is that? Background yellow 500. Okay. So it allows the advisor to post videos, tutorials, secure messaging. What else? I'll be on a paywall. Yep. There are videos. I don't have them integrated yet. I have to get them into blob storage. Coaching sessions, secure messaging, custom reporting, scheduling sessions, coaching sessions. There's going to be some AI stuff eventually. I guess otherwise we just return background yellow 500. And then we can come down here and we can grab get onboarding badge. Go here and we'll just call this Yeah, there we go. We could do write another function here, and we'll say get badge text color, and the text color when it's green will be brand dark. Text brand dark. Otherwise, it's going to be text white. Honestly, it might just be worth having that text white all the time. I don't know, how does that look on green? Nah, we'll leave it the way it is. I like that. Okay, that's looking good. See you, Disgruntled. Surprised they didn't go off the shelf, but glad they didn't because it's fun to create things. I also love the button you can toggle in Clover. I think it says make me look busy. Too free to clients. All right, next we need to get this section cleaned up. So that's going to be, ooh, do we want to do columns or rows? How do I have this set up now? We have rows. I do want to move this to be there and that there. I guess we can do rows. Rows is fine. Oh my god, what are we doing here? This is not what I want to listen to. There we go. I think we're gonna stand for a little bit. Crack my back. Go get coffee started. Grab a drink. Ow, fuck, just burned my finger. That hurts so bad. Stand-up time, yeah. It's time for stand-up chat. What is everyone working on today? What'd you get done yesterday? What are your blockers? The agile release train is approaching. What are our quarterly goals? Are we hitting our KPRs? What are you gonna do? Can we make this smaller? Is that what controls that? Skipping that one. Yep, that doesn't control that. Okay, that controls that. How do I size these things normally? H4, W4. There we go. And this will be items center. Yep. Okay. Oh, I did make these a column. What?
Functions
How did that
describe the world.
Why did that not change the background?
Functions describe the world.
It's just that light. I started working on this in the end of August-ish. We took a month detour to learn Rust and build a service in Rust that I then threw out and replaced with TypeScript. Sorry if I skipped your song. We want to make the font of this part text small. Yeah. And we want to make sure it's text. How does this look if we do that? I like that. Yeah. So our activity table, I think we format time in here, don't we? Where do we put the frickin' date? Is that really that easy? Yank around that. Yoink. I guess we don't need the rest of that, huh? And then we want to, over here, this should be justify between. Yep. And this is no longer a flex row. This is a flex call. Right? Yeah. And then here, this will actually
Functions
be,
describe
we need like a
the
gap
world.
2 maybe. Gap 1. Gap 1's fine, and we'll do justify center as well. That's not what I expected. Why is... Whatever, we'll fix that in a second. Do I do mostly front end or back end at my job? Recently, well, since I started at Vercel, I've mostly been doing back end, but I've owned the entire domains product at Vercel. So if you come in fact, you can just go to vercel.domains. From the point of buying and searching for domains. Hi, Boo.
Hey.
Thank you. ob.dev, $14. Buy it. I'm not gonna actually buy it, but you'd buy it and you get your domains and you can manage them, attach them to deployments. So I technically own all of this UI and all of these features. How many domains do I own personally? This is pretty much it. I might have some. Yeah, this is pretty much it. And some of these I just need to get rid of, like this one. Like I have a typo, DILLLLON. Like auto renew should be off. In fact, I can just delete this. Honestly, I don't care. Fine. Then the other view of domains is like if we go to R10, there's one other screen with domains. Whoops. And if you look at R10 front, there's a domains page here. It's very confusing. We have too many pages called domains, and like sometimes they're on your account, sometimes they're on your team, sometimes you're in your project. It sucks. It's confusing, and I'm working on. That's going to be a big project this year. Is basically completely rethinking domains, splitting it into 4 products. So we're going to have registry, domains registry. So that's buying domains, renewing domains, trading, transferring domains, all that stuff, renewals, who is privacy. That's first product. Second product is DNS. Pretty obvious what DNS is. Third product is linking. So managing domains on another, basically linking to a domain that's managed on another domain provider registry. And then the final product is basically SSL deployments, or really what we're going to be calling multi-tenant. So, and then we might end up owning redirects. That's kind of up in the air on who redirects is going to land on as like a platform feature, but we'll see. But the first thing I need to do, and that I've been working on, is when you buy a domain, if you were to go through this and we went to buy, right, and we just did OB again, we go here and I buy. If I click confirm right now, it would charge me because I have a payment method already attached up. We don't collect registrant information, and we need to. So I'm working on basically rebuilding the entire backend system that powers the pricing, the registration sign up, all that, so we can collect registrant information properly and be compliant, because we're not compliant at the moment. So that's like the big thing I'm working on. We recently just decreased our prices to be zero cost margin, so we don't make any money on domains. For sell domains, in fact, probably go look at our changelog. We used to have the most expensive domains, and now we have zero cost or zero margin domains. Where the frick is this? Lower prices on. Hey, that's me. We've lowered the prices for purchasing domains by up to 50%. Vercel offers hundreds of top-level domains for purchase, including the most popular TLDs like .com and our most recent edition of .ai. Yeah, we basically just straight up pass through the cost from the registry now. And that includes renewal prices. So a lot of platforms will do zero cost like purchase, or even run promotions to even discount purchase further, and then they'll put fees on renewals. And currently, as our pricing stands, renewals are zero cost as well. I don't know if it will stay that way, but at the moment, if you've got domains coming up for renewal and you're on a platform that charges you fees for renewals on top of the base price, just transfer it into Vercel and you'll get a cheaper cost. And also, if you do use Vercel domains, like feedback, feature requests, bug reports, like I will happily take all of it. In fact, it'd be cool maybe once I start rebuilding some of this and like getting features in front of people, like maybe once a week I'll do like an afternoon stream where I'll do like Vercel Domains office hours and advertise it on like Twitter and Blue Sky. That'd be cool. I like that idea. I can do it. There's somebody that's starting on my team in 2 weeks who is another kind of uh, he's a bigger Twitter personality than me even. That'd be fun to co-stream like Vercel Domains office hours. Am I the only one working on R10? Would you have been as confident as you are right now if you had something like this by yourself maybe 10 years at the beginning of your career? I am the only person working on R10. Would I have been confident 10 years ago? Absolutely not. I'm in the 11th year of my career. I probably couldn't have done something like this until year 3 or 4. And I could not have executed nearly as well as I have until probably like years 6, 7, 8. All right, let's get back to this. Sign up. What did we use? I need to remember these. We use a calendar for the sign up, and which just calendar, phone, and mail. Let's see here. Calendar, mail, and phone. Got that. Let's grab you. And we're going to drop you in here. And we said that was going to be calendar. Yeah. Good. Flex row. Is that really a flex row? Yeah, it is. The gap is, right. Can we do, gap y, gay, gap y 2. Can we bump that up? That doesn't appear to be doing anything. Delete find 0. What if we do MB10? Where the heck is this div? Oh, I'm on the wrong one. That's why. Skill issue. It's this one. No, it's not. Where the hell? What? Why is that not working? I can't search for domain names without logging into Vercel, and I can't use Google Auth. I can't help you with I can't help you with the Google Auth bit, but I can
Functions
I can
describe the world.
leak that unauthenticated domain search is coming. That's going to be one of this upcoming quarter's projects. So keep your eyes out for that. Nice answer, thank you. This gave me some hope. I'm at the beginning of my career. I've been looking for some time and really like what you do. Sweet, Obi. Yeah, dude. Feel free to, like, if you ever are looking for advice or anything, just swing by Twitch or DM me on Twitter. I'm more than happy to talk, offer advice, spitball ideas. Uh, But yeah, I guess my best advice for you, especially like being an early career dev, is just like don't be afraid to ask questions to the senior devs, principal engineers at your company. Don't be afraid of looking dumb. Um, don't actually, I'm going to encourage you to peel back the layers of the tools you use. Like if you're using a library and you don't know how it works, just like look at the first layer of code underneath and get a sense of what it's doing. Um, yeah, just genuinely be curious, try hard, work hard, and it'll pay off. Did get that inside scoop. We're changing how domain ownership works too on Vercel, and I have this idea of kind of modeling domain ownership similar to how um, DNS works, where like DNS zones are almost going to be isomorphic or analogous to projects on Vercel. So a project can have one or more DNS zones, and you can basically, if you treat the apex domain or the root level domain, whoever has verified the highest part of the DNS or DNS zone tree, that person can control the whole thing and then assign permission for subdomains to other teams. Could be cool, I think. I'm at the same point I'm going to definition of functions from a library. Hell yeah. You know, this is funny that this is rapping about Mongo. I had such a bad impression of NoSQL up until about 2 weeks ago, since 2016, because I had a terrible experience with Mongo both as a junior dev and consulting over the years. And I just started using Dynamo, and I learned about single table design in Dynamo, and I realized I had completely wrong preconceptions about Dynamo and NoSQL, and Dynamo is actually pretty fucking fire. ElectroDB. If you guys want your brains melted on how to design relational data in Dynamo, which I feel like the big thing that I was missing was like NoSQL does not mean not relational. In fact, it's almost just as relational. But then Apex domain control, you have to lock and a vault behind armed guards. I mean, that's the case no matter what, right? You can also put TXT verification records on any subzone or subdomain of it, and then you can have control over that. Basically, that TXT record. So you can think about it as like, let's say if you have team A that has verified ownership of example.com, and then you have team B who wants to deploy like api.example.com. The team that owns the Apex can give permissions to that other team to manage that subdomain, and they could you could permission as like they can manage DNS records, they can manage SSLs or certs, they can manage redirects, or maybe it's only read only, so they can only apply it to deployments, or maybe they let them have read write permissions, but then the Apex owner wants to override like I don't know, like a CNAME record or something. They can do that because like whoever has the authority at the highest point of the DNS hierarchy should have control over all subdomains and be able to override. So that's kind of how I'm thinking about ownership in the future of domains. Where was it? I'm in healthcare. A scheme is like 5,000 tables. The only area is a job is no one else 20 years learning where the bodies are. Yeah, I've uh, I've seen those code bases and those databases. If someone removed rm-rf Vercel and the whole JavaScript swap, better would be a better place. I disagree with you, but I understand why someone might have that sentiment. I genuinely do understand why people have negative sentiments about JavaScript and even for Svelte to some degree. We're not perfect. Okay, so we saw that div. So why is the background color, if I do like background red 500, why does that, now it applies? That's so annoying. Oh, I put it on the wrong thing. That's why. That goes here. Right? No. Do I have these in the wrong div? Am I missing a div here? I am. Basically want to do this, paste that there, and then we get rid of this, we yoink you, and we put you there, we yoink you, and put you there, delete this div. I still don't understand why that background blue is not applying. Look at that. That should be on there. It feels like something's broken with Tailwind. Wonder if it's my dev server. So weird. It's like it's not recompiling when it sees new classes that it hasn't seen before. All right, so we at least have these
Functions
lined out here.
describe the world.
And we have a typo there. Maybe justify around. No. Yeah, we'll start there. And we'll do, is this where we want the gap? It's a row. No, that's not the gap. The gap should be in these, right? Yeah. There we go. Yep, Oracle bought the company and tried to take it to the cloud, and it's been a shit show. Who knew 20 plus years of a code base would be hard to rewrite? Oh. Between the 78 missing an N, just, yep. Thank you, D-God. You're actually about to go through this Oracle to Workday. Pray for me. Rip Ender. I remember when on 2010 MacBook, window collapse animations didn't lag. Sad times. Sounds like skill issues, to be honest. Because like You want to see a modern Next and React app? Here's how fast it can freaking be. grep.app. You ready? Let's search. What were we searching for earlier? No, let's not even do that. Let's I don't know. Even riot.ml. Look at that. What should we search for? What else should we search for? What's a good project? What's Melange? Melange. Look at that. Super freaking fast. The primitives in these frameworks exist for a reason, and they're good. People just, I think there was a period of time, especially with like Next 14 and React 18, where things got. I think the rollout of those two things weren't as good as they could have been, and I think the teams, especially the React team, might have spent. They spent so much time thinking on these problems and shifting to the world of React server components that I think a degree of empathy and perspective from the users, users being developers in this case, that paradigm shift. They've been sitting on this vision for almost a decade. Just they lost view of how much of a shift that would be. All right, I want to get this top part done. Let me make sure I don't have a meeting right at 10. Okay, we're good. We can go a little bit later. And let me make sure. Cool. Where the hell did my screen go? There we go. H10. Why did I give this a... There we go. And now, where's this gap? That's that gap. Gap 2. So we should see this. Yeah, there we go. Gap 2 is probably fine for now. And we can get rid of these colors. Boom, okay. And this becomes male. Yep, and then we want, we don't even need the verified part. Is there a way to format phone numbers with the international format phone number JS Intel? Can this do phone numbers? That's fine. The first time I took down prod as a junior dev was because of a date time problem. And it ended up revolving around a skip year, or a leap year, excuse me. It's instead of saying signed up at, Actually, we can do like something cool here. We can do a little, let's do this. And we'll come in here and we'll say, you go back here, boom. And this will be user dot onboarding status, sure, equals completed. Then it'll be member since. Otherwise, it'll be signed up. At. One. Sign up. Yeah. Cool. That works for me. You don't want to use the spells? Nah. I really don't mind it, to be honest. It doesn't bother me that much. It feels enough like React that I don't care. All right, the last thing I want to get styled here is these buttons, which I want to flip-flop the position. And let's say this is going to be, do we have a variant? Let's just say it's going to be primary. What are the props on this thing? Default. Default. This will be variant equals destructive. That looks awful. What are our options here? Oh, that's horrible. We need to fix that. Do we have other buttons anywhere? Let's try this, see what that looks like. And if we like it, we can move that into its own variant. Nope, that's not it. Is Svelte good for mobile first? I wouldn't say that it's any better or worse than really anything else. I think that more comes to like Tailwind. I think Tailwind's really good at doing mobile first. That's definitely not destructive. Do we like the buttons like that? I kind of do like that. Lol, we can just yoink this. And we can come in here. We'll just come down here and we'll say class equals that. And then we'll go ahead and do the same thing, get rid of that. And we'll come in here, cheat code mode chat. Copy that. It's the beauty of V0. Now if we go here, we should see. Kind of might keep just the button inline flex, flex grow. I don't love it, but we at least got there. So I'm going to call it there. We have the card starting to work.
Describe the world.
So we'll continue building this thing out tomorrow. One other thing I want to fix is this should not be calendar. This should be phone. There we go. Looking good. HTMX is cool. I think it's good for certain things and bad at other things. Got trade-offs, just like everything else. But I got to get to work here, so let me find somebody to raid. Got Ross going. Tech support. We're going to raid tech support. He's working on Effect and Prisma stuff. This stuff is awesome. This is one of the projects I'm most excited about right now in JavaScript. Is the parser that he's building and has built, not for Prisma specifically, but the parser combinator. It's freaking sick. All right, y'all. Well, I'll probably be streaming tomorrow. So I'll hopefully see you then. Have a great Friday.